Hi, I wanted to talk to you about engorgement. Now, I'm being a little bit exaggerated here, but I have a feeling that I'm really not. I know that I am not physically engorged, even though I look like it. And on around day 3 postpartum, ladies, your breasts take a life of their own, don't they? They could hurt, they ache, and when you've just gone through birth, the last thing you want is more pain. So when your breasts take a life of their own, I can promise you that something is wrong. I don't want you to have so much pain that, number one, you can't touch. I don't want you to have so much pain that literally they are coming, it feels like the swelling is coming up into your neck and in your armpits. And it just, again, it's uncomfortable. And then we feel like our bodies become aliens, when really they are meant to nurse our babies. So I want to also explain 2 things. If you are engorged, you could also have edema. Now, if you've had a lot of fluids in your delivery, a lot of IV fluids, Pitocin, epidural, that's all going to can affect your engorgement. Also, if this baby isn't nursing as well and emptying your breast as much, this is what's going to happen. So this is almost an emergency situation. A lot of women are actually concerned, Julie, I didn't get really engorged. I would say good. If your baby's gaining weight and pooing and peeing like a professional, then I am not going to be concerned about you at all. It means that you listened to your baby's feeding cues, nursed on demand, nursed well, the baby did its job. It's not always mom. The baby has to do a good job as well. So if the baby's not doing so well, emptying the breast on day 3, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have these alien breasts. And let me talk just real quick about what we can do about that. Skin to skin with this baby is really important. Skin to skin is going to help this baby wake up, be able to do its thing, be able to remember how to do its thing, and to be able to latch on. Sometimes we might need to tweak our nipples first and do reverse pressuring softening. So a couple things. Going back to tweaking our nipples, sometimes we need to tweak them a little bit and getting the nipple to kind of come out, because when you have such large engorged breasts, the nipples are going to be a little bit flatter, and the baby's not going to be able to get on as deep because you have the flatter nipples and you have this breast. There's not a ridge there for them to be able to latch on. So we can do a little tweaking. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. What really works is that reverse pressuring softening. And what we do is at our nipple and our areola line, let me actually take one of my breasts out, is what we're going to do is we're going to press and do this. Press and do this. We might need to do it up to 50 times. What that will do will push all the fluid back into the breast and not leave it there at the areola and the nipple site. So this nipple can come out. So reverse pressure softening, you can look it up online, and I believe Jean K. Cotterman, or K. Jean Cotterman, is our person who came up with this technique. So I want to give her credit. She's told me I can. And so again, this is reverse pressuring softening. So we're going to soften the tissue, push the fluid back into the breast. It allows that nipple to come forward, be able to have that baby latch on. So the other things is what we can do